Welcome to the Scotia Ripple Effect. Durliana, Rouse, welcome to the Scotia Ripple Effect. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling today? How you going?
A little nervous. First time doing an interview in front of cameras and people around.
We're just talking. It's just a cool little conversation we're having here. I love your outfit. So the style is nice. Love the jewelry. You look great.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Who is Durliana? How old are you? What school you go to? What is your sport? What do you do?
I go to Holy Name Convent, Point Fortin. I'm 16 years. I do track and field.
How long you been doing track and field?
Since I was 9, so a few years now.
Yeah. What do you love most about track and field? Tell me a little bit about your track and field journey so far.
Track and field has made a big impact because I'm a very shy person, so it made me kind of come out of my shell to socialize with different people, especially making national team. It's different people from different clubs coming together as one, traveling, like just going and have fun.
I know what that feels like, just being able to look into that sport and love that sport to really bring out who you are and who you are as a person. Like it seems like you love it a lot. You balance track and field and school, right? So how do you do that? Walk me through a day in your life when you go to school and with training and how you do that.
To be honest, it's really tiring waking up early, getting ready to go to school, come home from school, get ready to go training one time, and then come home plus our lessons online. And then to do that, repeat 5 days of the week. It's kind of tiring.
Yeah, because you're preparing for exams as well.
6.
And what subjects you do in school right now?
Mathematics, English, IT, physical education, social studies, HSP.
What's your favorite one?
Mathematics, because I feel like it's kind of like a life, have different ways to solve answers, different ways to find problems.
Me personally, I don't like maths at all. That's my least favorite subject. But tell me something. Walk me through a day in your life. So what do you do from the time you wake up? You go to school with training. How many days you train? Tell me.
I feel like it's really tiring being an athlete, a student athlete to be exact. Waking up early, going to school, coming back, getting ready for training one time, coming home, having lessons, to do that 5 days of the week. Sometimes having children on a weekend.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just like to go out as much, like with friends, just to free my mind.
Yeah, that's really important, being able to balance your school life, your social life, and with training. I know it could be a little difficult, but that's good that you're able to balance it. But what really motivates you to keep going in those times when you're really just not feeling to do anything?
Sometimes I just had to think about other children who don't have the opportunity as me. And some of my friends, they also encourage me to just keep pushing through everything.
Yeah. Being able to do your training and go to school and be with your friends and stuff, you'd say that's your biggest motivation? Or who would you say, or what would you say is your biggest motivation?
I feel like could be my mom. I really look up to her a lot since I was small. I could like say half my personality is from she, and then half is like what I just see from watching others.
Yeah.
To adapt in a way.
Yeah, so your mom really used to train with you and stuff when you were younger. She's the one who got you into track and field, you'd say?
I feel like, yeah, during primary school, she always recording everything, which I think that's how I joined our club.
Yeah, me too. You know, mummies and their phone always love to record and take pictures and do everything. That's really your number one supporter, your number one cheerleader, you'd say. Yeah. So, you receiving the Scotiabank Deon Lendore Bursary. You are one of the 10 junior athletes who received this $10,000 bursary. So you're able to maintain your nutritional requirements and stay in school and participate in your track and field, be able to try out for competitions and qualify to participate in national and regional competitions. So have you participated in any national or regional competitions?
I have curved at 2024 and 2025. 2024 was a little challenging. To be honest, I didn't want to make the team last year because a lot was going on, and I feel like I don't really like to make team for the clothes like other people. I want to work for it, and this year was like a stepping stone. From last year I learned a lot. I joined a new club which encouraged me, and I was able to get a medal, 2 medals single event and also team event, 400 meter hurdles and the girls under 17 4x4.
Right, I like that. I like that. So you got your 2 medals. What was your favorite event, or what was the most memorable thing that you got from that experience from either 2024 or 2025?
2024, I could say, really helped with like mental. Sometimes stuff do happen,
Yeah,
but you have to like put that aside and focus on the goal right now, and then could always come back to it.
for sure.
2025 was more a confidence, knowing I'm one of the best, able to make the finals.
That is the right
Going
attitude.
in, and he had Dream had a talk with us, Mr. Dream Richards. He had a talk with us. He was like, just go in there, thinking you're the best. You may not be the best, but you had to be the best at the moment. So
Yeah.
that's why I went in thinking with. And I was kind of shocked that I did medal, but I was just happy.
Yeah, that's really, really good. That really is the kind of mentality that you have to have. You have to be on top of your game mentally and physically. And, so, like, what is your main thing that you tell yourself before race or during, and how do you feel after? Like, what do you think about? What do you tell yourself?
Before the race, I be very nervous. Because something I really care about, so I want to make sure I execute it. I always be nagging my coach. I don't know, what if I run slow? What if this person beat me? Even I may be the fastest in the heat, but never know what could happen. During the race, I do think a lot. I think through everything. So I'll be like, okay, you have to do this, you have to do that. If I do this, this might happen.
Yeah.
But then my coach will just be like, just go and have fun. So I try to have fun, and after the race, I feel relieved, just knowing I finished and I did the best I could and just to learn from it.
Yeah. I know me personally, I'm a dancer. So when I'm on stage, my brain is just blank. Like, I feel like when I come off the stage, I don't remember anything that happened. Like, I just trust my body and hope that all the practice and all the training and everything just shows on stage. So I feel like that's similar to you.
Yeah.
But
I like doing TikTok dances.
That's nice. We should make a TikTok dance after this. I find like we need to do that because when you become a big gold medalist in the Olympics, I will say I made a TikTok dance with Durliana Rouse. And I think that's a great thing to say. So do you want to go to the Olympics? Is that your main goal?
Yes.
Or what is it?
I do want to go to the Olympics 28. I'll be 19. I feel like I have enough time to train because I'm really dedicated and focused with the proper training coaches. I feel like I could reach there at that point.
Yeah, for sure. 19 is really, really young to go to the Olympics, but you seem like you're on the right track, which is great. And with that, I want to do some rapid fire questions. So the first thing that comes to your mind, just go, just say it. And yeah. So, right. What is your go-to snack?
Pringles.
What flavor Pringles?
Barbecue.
Barbecue? What?
I don't know. I just like barbecue.
Okay. Who is your biggest cheerleader?
I'd probably say my friend LaQuisha Rugby.
Big up her. What song is always on your playlist?
I feel like maybe a dance hall, something just to, now I'm feeling down, just to get the energy up.
Yeah, so favorite dancehall artist?
Amani.
Right, love that. I don't really listen to dancehall, but I hear it in a little party once in a while. If you had to eat one food for the rest of your life, what would you eat?
KFC.
What KFC? A little big deal.
Nah, these things I can't do.
That is it. If you had to learn one skill right now, like be it a real good skill, what would you learn? What would you want to have?
Probably cooking, because I don't know how to cook now. So I used to chop it up in the kitchen.
If you had to have one word to describe your athletic journey so far?
I'd feel like say challenging.
Challenging. If you had to have a hashtag for your journey, what would your hashtag be?
Hashtag don't play.
I like that answer. I like you. Next little funnel game we're gonna do. I'm gonna do finish the ripple. So I'm gonna say the beginning of a sentence and you have to finish the sentence. Success means
achievements.
You're quick on it, boy. I like it. My proudest moment is
I would say helping others.
Okay. In 5 years, I will be
in the Olympics.
Olympic gold medalist. Come on. All right. So we'll move on to some would you rather questions now. Just don't think about it too much. Just would you rather. All right. Would you rather never have to do homework or never have exams again?
Never have to do homework.
So
I don't like doing homework at
So you'd
all.
prefer to not do homework but have your exams?
I feel like having exams, like, puts you to know where you at, to know where to learn. Homework, I find that just wasting my time.
I feel like I would never have exams again, but you're also right. Because if you never had exams, then you would never know what. I mean, homework could be very unnecessary sometimes. See, maths homework, I don't know how you do maths homework.
I don't do maths homework.
So you like maths, you just don't do the homework. Right.
I just go in school and I just know what I do.
No, because I used to get a whole set of exercises in maths, and I'm like, this is unnecessary. Maths is unnecessary. It's not unnecessary. I just don't like it. Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest?
The smartest.
The smartest. But then, would you rather be the smartest person in the room or the fastest person in the room?
The fastest.
Okay. Would you rather always know the future or be able to change the past?
That's a tough one because I feel like if it change the past, the future will change. But I don't feel like I want to know what happened in the future. I just want to live in the moment.
Correct. Yeah, that's a good answer. I think I also agree with that. I don't think I'll change the past because if you change the past, that's not gonna make you into the person who you are today, and you don't know what happened in the past, even if it's bad or good, that made you into the person today. And with that, I want to ask you, what would you say is one of the most not challenging? What's one moment in your athletic career that may have been a little daunting at first, and how did you rise above it, or how did you overcome that?
Switching clubs. I feel like the first club I really considered them my family, but then sometimes you need to go on a different journey, a different road. So I wasn't that disappointed because I feel like I wouldn't have made the team this year or been where I am at.
Yeah, I think everything definitely happens for a reason. Yeah. And in your club, how many girls are there? Like, are you among a lot of different girls?
It has a few, like a handful, which is good but bad at the same time. I feel like it's good because I have other girls around to feel how I feel in doing certain things. And then to train with the boys, I feel like you'll get faster because they're training with the boys.
Yeah, I think it's really, really good that you are a female in sports, a woman in sports, that you're gonna go very far with that and really be a role model for other younger girls who want to do track and field. And how do you feel about inspiring other younger girls to do track and field and do sports and athletics?
I feel like doing sports is like a privilege. So I feel like if you want to do it, just go full 100%. Don't let nobody stop you from doing what they want to do.
Yeah. So that's a piece of advice you would give to younger girls who want to do sports. And what is a piece of advice you'd give to your younger self?
Don't let nobody say or do affect you. Just go out there and do your best. Don't let the doubters or the haters stop you from accomplishing what you know you could accomplish.
For sure. I have a fun question for you. What is your nickname? Like, what do people call you for fun? Like, is it on the team you have a certain nickname on the back of your jersey or anything, or people call you something?
Lena all the time because people be like my name too hard to say or too long. They be like Lena. One person is called me Didi for some reason.
Nice. And is your mommy have a nickname for you?
I don't think so.
I think it's really inspirational being a woman in track and field, a young woman in track and field. And I think you can inspire a lot of younger girls to do track and field and really follow their dreams. So what's one piece of advice that you would give them?
Always follow your dream. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Just do it 100%.
Yeah. Just circling back to when you said you train with some of the girls and you train with some of the boys. Tell me more about how that really pushes you and how that affects you mentally, emotionally. How is training with the boys really making you a better athlete compared to training with the girls, and how do you help them? How do they help you?
Training with the girls, I feel is a lot different because they are mostly like sprinters 1 and 2. I'm more like a 400 hurdles, so I need like maybe a little more sometimes. So training girls, it helps me to like build speed, but then with training with the boys, it's more like the endurance, trying to keep up with them, trying to stay with them as much as possible. Yeah,
I think co-ed training is really something important because you get the two sides of it and you really get to experience everybody coming together and really helping each other and pushing each other going through, because you all have, I would assume you all have the same goal and you all really help each other when somebody's feeling down, and is that really what it is?
I believe so. Everybody like is one, come together. If anybody needs something, they could always count on the other person, which we, like a family. Coaches always say, we're a family, we're one.
Yeah, I think that's something very invaluable that you should cherish, and it's really, really nice that you have that experience with everybody. Who is your role model? Do you have a role model?
Yes, my mom. From small, I feel like I was always following her footsteps, from being shy to wanting to be a nurse to helping others as much as possible.
Yeah. And you, again, mentioning working with your team and working with people in your club. You mentioned working with your team and working with people in your club. Teamwork is really a big thing in athletics, especially since you are involved in the 4x100 relay. So what is something that you and your team, whether it's with the girls or with the boys, what do you all like to do in preparation for that?
I feel like we just love to do battle passing. I feel like having a team, you have to be coordinated, you have to know each other, not just random people come together, you have to help each other. Like if you see somebody doing something wrong, try to help them. If you feel like you're doing something wrong, ask questions.
Yeah.
You don't have to feel shy, just because we're coming together as one for the same thing to represent Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, that's really, really good that you have that. One more question for you. What ripple do you want to leave behind?
I hope girls can fulfill their dreams and aspirations in any sport they decide to do.
I think you have a lot of potential. You seem like a very determined girl, and you have a long way to go in life. So I really hope you fulfill all your dreams, and I hope to see you in the Olympics, and you have to go make that TikTok dance now.
For sure.
Hit it from the front, back, side, girl,